What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. You're tuned into Life is Lariah. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. You're tuned into Life is Lariah, and today I'm here with a when's the last time I video. Well, on Instagram, I put up a question poll, and basically I asked people to ask me when's the last time I did something. So I wrote them down in my little notebook that I do most of my videos with, and I have about 14. I'm trying to get through all of them. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through all of them, but I'm gonna try to for you guys. Before we get into this video, make sure you have already subscribed to my channel. Make sure your post notifications are on, and at the end of this video, make sure you like and comment. When's the last time I cried? The last time I cried was 3 days ago, and it kind of frustrates me because I'm the type that cries when I'm mad. I know there's other people out here to do the same thing. Comment down below if you're one of them type of people. I'm not gonna really go into detail about the situation because it's pretty personal, but I was mad and I was crying, and it wasn't even really because my feelings were hurt. It was really because I was mad. I was just frustrated, and that's just what I do when I'm mad. So yeah, last time I cried was 3 days ago. When's the last time you snuck out? The last time I snuck out, it was when I was younger, because now in my life I don't really have to sneak and do anything. I pretty much tell my mom what I'm going to be doing. I never sneak out anyway because my house has an alarm, and when any of the doors open they say ding ding ding, so I would get caught regardless. And I can't just jump on my window because my window is high up. I would probably die. But yeah, last time it had to be when I was younger, and I've always been mature at a young age, so I've always hung with older people. So yeah, I was probably about maybe 10, 11. No, yeah, I want to say maybe 11, 10, 11, 12, one of them ages. I was with one of my cousins, and we was at her house, and we was sneaking out all the time because her daughter ain't had no alarm. Her aunt slept hard, so it was like we could sneak out and pretty much not get caught. When's the last time I've been on a date? So the last time I've been on a date was Valentine's Day, I want to say. Yeah, Valentine's Day, and that was actually like a double date. We went on a date to Stony River with another couple, but the last time that I went on a date like by myself with me and my boyfriend was Valentine's Day weekend too, because Valentine's Day, I think on Saturday we went with another couple that was already planned. And I think Sunday I just was like, I still want to do my own thing with just us, so I planned like that was when y'all seen the Valentine's Day vlog. If you watched it, we went to the harbor, got on the Ferris wheel, I gave him the ring, we went out to eat, we went to paint. So yeah, that was the last time I've been on the actual date. Yeah, that was the last time I went on a planned date. Okay, when's the last time that you did something carefree without your phone? Let's think. The only thing that I do carefree without my phone, I would say, is my nails. But then again, like, I be listening to music while I do it, because I have to listen to music while I do anything. Like, that's the only way I'm going to be focused and motivated to do it. Or the last time I really had no phone completely was when I went on a Kairos retreat with my school. Some of you may know what that is, but some of you may not know. So basically, Kairos is like you go with people in your class. So I went with about maybe 50 people in my junior class, and we stayed at this like retreat house, I think they call it. So that everybody had their own room or whatever, but the rooms are so small. That's besides the point. But you had to turn your phone in before you could even enter. So there were some people that of course kept their phone, but me, I actually wanted to get the full experience, so I did give my phone up. But yeah, I actually was okay without my phone. The retreat is basically a time to reflect and kind of like get closer with your class, but mainly to reflect. So we had like small groups where we opened up, cried, all kinds of things. But yeah, I think that was actually the last time that I had no phone completely. And that was for, I think, 3 days was the retreat without my phone. And when I got my phone back, I had a whole bunch of messages and stuff from family missing me. But I actually could have went longer without my phone. It actually wasn't that bad. It gave me time to focus on myself and really get in tune with things without having my phone as a distraction. So yeah. When is the last time I got into an argument? The last time I got into an argument was today. Actually, we ain't gonna get into it. Somebody pretty much pissed me off, but it's okay. We ain't gonna get into it. We ain't gonna bring negativity to my channel. Positivity only. So yeah, to answer y'all question, today. But besides the point, when's the last time I cheered? So for those of you that don't know, I would still classify myself as a cheerleader because I still got it. But I have been cheering for 9 years. This is my first year off, actually. But the last time I actually got on the mat to cheer was maybe, let me get y'all the actual date. Okay, last time I cheered was December 20th. And here's a picture if you guys want to see. That's me and one of my favorite coaches. Coach Houston is my favorite. But she's literally watched me grow up as a cheerleader. She kind of like taught me and was always my coach. We always clicked, so yeah, that's my girl. But December 20th was the last time that I cheered, and that was actually because every year, like before competition season, my gym, we have a showcase, and basically you invite friends and family, and you have like judges and special guests, but mainly it's not really a competition. It's really for the teams to showcase what they're bringing this season. And it might not even be the same routine that you want to actually put on the mat at competition, but yeah, I was on the alumni team, so I was with all the alumni that are like adults. Some of them are still in college, some of them just are alumni and just haven't cheered this season, so just like me. So yeah, most of them are in college or like whole grown adults, and they got their own career and all of that already. But basically we always have an alumni team, and we always like come together, put up routines, and be like the entertainment, like the intermission entertainment for the crowd. So yeah, that's the last time I actually got on the mat and cheered. When's the last time you beefed over a boy? So I never really beefed over a boy, like me personally. Somebody probably was beefing with me over a boy, but I never really took my energy into that place. But with my boyfriend now, I don't really want to say it was beef, but I ended up finding out that his ex-girlfriend was somebody that I was like associates with. And I did not know that. Okay, so she used to always tell me about some boy and how things, I don't know, I got things were messed up, or her dad wasn't really messing with him. She used to always bring up stuff, but she never like went into depth or went into detail about who it was. So I never really knew who it was. And by this time, before I even met my boyfriend, this was when she was talking to me about this person. So then when I eventually had got my boyfriend and I started posting him and talking about him and just saying his name and stuff, she was like, oh no, he's terrible. Da, 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 da. Like, what he didn't do for you don't mean that he's not gonna do for me. I'm different. We two different people. But yeah, so I wouldn't necessarily say that I was beef. I basically just asked him about it. I wasn't really mad about anything. I just wanted to clarify because I didn't feel like I owed her any loyalty, because we wasn't like, we was more so just like, oh, I know you, you know me. And sometimes she'll reach out. It wasn't really a real friendship. But yeah, that was like, I think the only time. No, there was a time before my boyfriend right now. I was dealing with somebody, and he was actually, we were both single, but we was talking to each other, but he was actually still messing with his ex-girlfriend. She was beefing so hard. She was like, she was gonna hit me with a car, all this other she was gonna hit me with a car, all this other stuff, but I'm still walking, so clearly that's not the truth. But I think that was the only time, and I wasn't even beefing. I just was like, he's for everybody, so what am I beefing over him for? Clearly you just showed me that he's for everybody, so yeah, that's that. When's the last time you rejected a guy? I might just say every day. Because if I get on Instagram or I do my makeup, or don't even do my makeup, I just post videos of me, there's always somebody or a boy that's always like putting her eyes under my stuff. And 9 times out of 10, I don't even feel like I have to say anything. I just delete the message, or I just don't read it. Or I read it, I will read it on purpose and keep it moving. Like, because it's pretty obvious on all my social media accounts that I have a boyfriend. So people just either don't be paying attention or just don't care. And what do I need to respond for? I don't feel like it deserves a response from me. So yeah, I don't really be responding to boys. And there's some that be pushing it, like saying all kinds of stuff. I'd be like, I have a boyfriend, like back up. But there's some people that don't even deserve an explanation. So yeah, I reject people almost every day because I'm in a relationship. Is when's the last time you ate seafood? I ate seafood about a week or 2 ago, I want to say. I love seafood. I can do seafood boils pretty much almost every day. That's probably like really nasty, but I love seafood boils. And I really wasn't a seafood fan at first. I didn't become a seafood fan until I found out about Hook and Reel. And Hook and Reel was my favorite until Crafty Crab came about. Crafty Crab came along, changed the game, and now that's my thing. I love seafood. I can eat seafood a lot. Like, I got seafood boil coming for y'all very soon. But I love seafood. I love crab legs. I'm not a big fan of like the crawfish or the oysters or the crabs. I don't really eat stuff like that. I love my seafood boil. You gotta have potatoes, corn, crab legs, and shrimp, and I'm set. When's the last time you said no? So this is the thing with me. I have a really hard time telling people no. Anytime people ask me for stuff, I'm always the type that's like, okay, I got you. That's just how I was brought up. That's a part of my personality. That's a part of my love language. I'm very giving. If I have it, I will give it to you. That's what I'm big on. If I have it, I'm gonna give it to you. So I have a really hard time telling people no. But I actually did tell somebody no recently. I think they were asking for like money or something, and I was like no, because I'm trying to, well, I'm actually not kind of, but I'm working on saving money, and people don't be trying to really tell me what they need the money for, and a lot of times it's for stuff that's not important. It's for irrelevant things. When's the last time you told yourself never again? Friendships, I told myself like I would never again let somebody like take advantage of me, or like, how do I say this? I've been in some friendships where they try to walk over me because I have money, or they try to walk over me because of the lifestyle that I have, and they don't necessarily live the same lifestyle that I do. So they feel like, oh, you don't have anything to lose, so why can't you just do it? To me, that's walking over me. Like, no. So I always tell myself, never again will I let somebody take advantage of me, because that is something that happens in friendships often. And yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't have friends for real. I can count my friends on my hand, because I feel like nobody is really genuine these days. And it's hard to tell the people that are, and it's hard to tell the people that just are trying to use you. So yeah, when's the last time you were yelled at? 3 days ago, I was yelled at. I'm very sensitive. I don't like being yelled at. I feel like that's a part of communication. You can simply say how you feel without yelling. But I guess I played a part in the yelling too, so can't really talk about it. But yeah, when's the last time you said sorry? I actually don't know. Probably in an argument with my boyfriend, because there are some times where my temper, not really my temper, but my emotions can make me say things that I don't mean. So yeah, probably in my relationship, like between the last month maybe, but I don't really catch myself saying sorry, because I don't really feel like I should say sorry for things that I don't feel like I'm sorry for, because then it's like I'm lying. So yeah, I don't really be saying sorry for things that I don't feel like I need to say sorry to. When's the last time I kissed somebody? Whenever the last time my boyfriend was over here, probably. I don't know. Maybe like earlier this week or last week. Not that long ago. I don't know, but I don't really be paying attention to that. But it hasn't been like years or months since I kissed somebody. That wouldn't even make it seem like that. That's the last question that I have. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. Make sure you share my page, share my Instagram page, share my channel, because we're trying to keep this journey going. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'm on the road to 300. I'm pretty much almost there. Like and comment on this video. Make sure your post notifications are on so you can know every time I post a video. Make sure you comment down below if you agree or disagree, if you like this video. If you have any video ideas, comment down below. Make sure you check the description for my social media accounts, my business page, and my business website so you can check out my product. See you guys in the next video. Peace.